First of all, look how pretty that looks. Do you see the mountains? So pretty.
Get ready with me to go to WPPI. Can we talk about the second I decided I was going to film this? They decided to do landscaping.
So I had my friend make this for me, and as you can see, I love puns. It says model, but real model. Then there's a model nurse. You guys, I really wanted to do a whole talking video, but that landscaping was so loud. I'm not going to put you guys through all that. This is just going to be a voiceover for the rest of the video. So I decided to do like a little makeup tutorial situation here, as well as just a life update, chit chat, get ready with me. I was really nervous to go to WPPI because I hadn't been there since my divorce, and I didn't know how it was going to be received. I had a lot of self-limiting thoughts and beliefs, and this is something that I have been preaching about in my mental health events, as well as my photo walks that I have hosted. I believe that we are all capable of whatever it is that we set our minds to. But oftentimes we have these self-limiting thoughts and beliefs that were imposed on us by others. And so we tend to carry that weight and take on other people's things and projections. And then we let it become our identity. I like to believe that I've come a really long way when it comes to my self-limiting thoughts and beliefs. But I still struggle with it. I think that when the trauma runs deep and for many, many years, like I'm talking childhood, it's not that easy to stop being mean to yourself. You guys, when you really dig deep at these self-limiting thoughts and beliefs, you will find that if you ask yourself, like, where's this thought coming from? And you follow this like little invisible string that comes with these thoughts, you'll realize that these self-limiting thoughts and beliefs can date back to like a horrific second grade teacher that you had who made you feel small, or perhaps something that a parent or an aunt or uncle said to you that really stuck with you. Those words just sat in your heart and in your mind for so many years that you just began believing it to be true. And even if something was said to you that was very hurtful, that is true, it doesn't always have to remain true. You are in control of your life and of your future. For instance, I'll never forget when I failed my very last exam in nursing school. It was literally my very last exam till graduation, and I was passing the class with a B up until I took that exam, and I bombed that test so bad that I had to retake the whole class. I did not want to retake the class. I felt like a failure. But I'm so glad I did, because the second time around, I came in with experience and I did a lot better. And if that thought is in fact untrue and you know it to be true, but you can't stop saying it to yourself, do a little something called, I believe it's called cognitive restructuring, where you take that negative thought and you find two positive thoughts or two thoughts that debunk it, and look at yourself in the mirror and say those things to yourself. Because oftentimes the things that we say to ourselves in our head, we wouldn't even say it out loud to our best friends or to the people we love the most. We treat ourselves with so little love and compassion. And the reality of it is that we have to spend every moment of our lives with ourselves. It's a sad thing. A lot of us, we don't like ourselves. And the sad truth is that we were not born hating ourselves and saying these horrific things to ourselves. They were learned behaviors that we have to unlearn if we want to succeed. In the past couple of years, I have accomplished so much and I feel so fulfilled with my life. My mental health has never been better. But the fact is that healing is never a one and done thing. And I know people love to say that all wounds heal with time, but the fact is that it takes a lot more than time to heal wounds. And I honestly think about this like from a nursing standpoint. If I had a patient come into a hospital with a big gaping wound, I wouldn't tell them that all they needed was time to heal their wound. No, it takes intentionally healing it, treating it, the proper course of treatment, as well as properly reflecting on, hey, how did this wound even get here and how could I prevent it in the future? And yes, it is true that with wounds come scars, but they can always serve as reminders as, well, I grew stronger from a place where I was once broken. They don't have to mean something bad. At the end of the day, perception is truly reality, and how we perceive things is how we're going to live our life. Another important component that I am reminding myself is that although I'm feeling anxious and although I'm feeling all of these things, I'm afraid, these are just feelings. They will pass, they will go away. They are not facts. It doesn't mean that I am going to change into my pajamas and just lay down and let my people know who are meeting me up that I am not going, even though I want to do that so bad. It just means that I got to sit with it. Like, growth is never comfortable, guys. Growth always has a sense of discomfort, and you got to sit through that. And that's what makes you stronger than ever. When you get through that, you're like, That was uncomfortable, but you know what? I am here. Hello. No, but in all honesty, guys, you got to remind yourself on a regular basis that feelings are not facts. So just because I am sad right now doesn't mean I always have to remain sad. And it's really important to learn how to process your emotions, because when you hold on to sadness and fear and stress and anger, that is just brewing for obviously depression and anxiety. But not only that, autoimmune disorders. You know, the nurse is gonna come out of me. Hello. Autoimmune disorders, the very most common reason people get autoimmune disorders is because of constant stress and their body not remaining in homeostasis. It is not something I am pulling out of my backside. You can look it up online and talk to your doctor. And also, while we're on the topic of nursing, you should never take ibuprofen on an empty stomach. You are just asking for ulcers. Also, let me just say that you also shouldn't be eating too many charred foods, because that is a heavy carcinogen. So summer's coming. Be very wary. I need to tell you guys that I would not be a nurse if I didn't say these things to you guys. But I digress, like I usually do. You guys, I nag because I love. Thank you. Y'all want to know something funny? Actually, if you look at my pinky, you see my pinky nail is broken. It literally broke right before I started filming, when I was putting on my leggings, and I was so distraught. I was like, that's it. I'm not going. It was like a clean cut for no reason. And I actually ended up going to Walgreens across the street from the convention center, I bought nail super glue, sorry. And then I bought clear Band-Aids, and then I glued that. And oh, look at this. Look at it. Stupid. Oh, stupid. Okay, I tripped over nothing. Did you guys see that? That was wonderful. And I have like makeup all over my pants. Anyways, I literally super glued it. Then I put a Band-Aid over it, because I was like, I'm not going to be caught snoozing with a broken nail. Like, heck no. My whole life can be in disdain, and I'll be fine. But if my nails are good, I'm good. If my nails are not good, I have lost my superpowers, and I don't even want to talk to anyone. Anyway, guys, this is my completed look. I'm going to probably start doing makeup tutorials for models, so stay tuned. And in case you're wondering, WPPI was phenomenal. I got to reconnect with so many wonderful people. I got to meet so many wonderful people. Y'all showed me nothing but love. And if I could offer you guys any advice, it's just do it scared. Life is too short to not live the life of your dreams. Thank you all for your love and your support, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.